Sunday before Thanksgiving, the Superdome. Beautiful day in New Orleans. Inside, Taysom Hill gets the start in the blood rivalry that is Falcons-Saints. Meanwhile, the Ravens coming off of their Sunday night loss to the Patriots, the Thursday night loss to the Titans against the Colts. Big game in the bank in Baltimore, and then Sunday night in the town where Mo Green doesn't have a plaque or a signpost to commemorate him. It is Sunday Night Football. Chiefs, Raiders, as the Raiders try to sweep the Chiefs this year. Also on the docket today, the Browns at 6-3, hosting the Eagles at first place at 3-5-1. Late games, we've got 4 of them. Tua trying to go to 4. And
that was good.
Oh,
that was
okay.
Good.
Against the Broncos. Thank you, Steve. And then the Cowboys are back in action. Packers and Colts as well in the afternoon. Late. My name is Rich Eisen. That's Steve Mariucci. We're just too wide right here. We're just too wide right here in studio. Kurt Warner and Michael Irvin spent the weekends watching their sons play college football. So there they are at home. There's Kurt, fresh back from Nebraska. And Irv, you're back watching your son as well. Good to see you guys here on game day morning.
Good to see you, buddy.
There you go.
Good to be here, Rich.
Irv and Mooch, you have his friend right there.
Irv, your friend's here. He wants to know how you're doing. Where's Irv?
Well, buddy,
Where's Irv?
that's my buddy right there.
There's your buddy right here. Look at all this makeup. I'm not getting any makeup on this dog.
buddy.
Huh? All right. Where's Kurt? Oh, hey, champ. Kurt, they're at home. They're at home.
What's up, champ?
Hi, Kurt. Where's Rich?
My gosh. Mooch using his fingers as a tongue depressor is really odd. Sunday storylines starting off for week 11. Here again, we're just a few days away from Thanksgiving. It's going to be a whole ton of football for all of us in the next 7 days. Steve, what do you got for your Sunday storyline?
Well, I don't have a storyline. I have questions, Rich. I have a lot of questions. You know, can the Chiefs do what very few people can do when they leave Vegas, is come out a winner? All right? And the other question is, does John...
That's good, Coach.
Yeah, thank you. Does John Gruden's defense have something up his sleeve,
oh, boy.
all right, for Patrick Mahomes? And will Andy Reid's hot streak after a bye 18-3 continue? I don't know. And who will cash in their chips in the showdown in Las Vegas? It's going to be a good one.
Fantastic. Look at you. You had an ace of spades. And it's the death card, unfortunately, for one of those teams. What do you got over there, gents? Kurt?
Yeah, Coach, I'm excited about that one as well, knowing that the Raiders beat them the first time. What does that look like in round 2? And you can always sign me up for 2 legends at the quarterback position going head-to-head. We've got Aaron Rodgers. We got Phillip Rivers. Packers, Colts today. Both teams battling for playoff positions. But we also talk about the game within the game. And this is a top 5 scoring offense of Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers against a top 5 scoring defense of Darius Leonard and the Indianapolis Colts. And, you know, earlier in the year, I know Darius Leonard heard Aaron Rodgers tell Fred Warner he's the best linebacker in the league. He wants to prove to Aaron today that it's not Fred Warner, it is Darius Leonard. So there are games within the game. Can't wait to watch the Packers and Colts go at it today.
And for me, it's one of my favorite commercials, and I just keep hearing it. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, wow.
Go, Gadget, go. That's what it is right there. The Saints going with Inspector Gadget, Taysom Hill over Jameis Winston, the former #1 pick in the whole entire NFL draft. Now, guys, we know Jameis Winston went to New Orleans to try to help rebuild his career. I don't know how much this helps when everybody sees Inspector Gadget starting over you. But also, we get to see for the first time a guy that's only has like 18 passes in the NFL, 205 yards, 0 touchdowns. And yes, he did throw a touchdown last year, but that touchdown was brought back. Start and play a whole game at least we expect him to play the game at the quarterback position. So we're all looking forward to seeing that.
Does that make me have to make a puppy dog pound pals reference about Cleveland being at home today? I'm trying to think what other children's shows we can bring up right here, Irv. It's an interesting Inspector Gadget reference. It's time to send it out to our reporters to get us ready for game day. Presented by Gillette. James Palmer holding down the fort in the place where we cannot wait to see Taysom Hill unwrap. James?
That's exactly right, Rich. But it's been a couple of years that Sean Payton has believed Taysom Hill is a future franchise quarterback. At the age of 30, we're going to get a chance to see Taysom Hill have an opportunity to do that for the very first time. Falcons head coach Raheem Morris said, we don't know if he can't be a traditional quarterback because we've never seen him in that role. It's going to be interesting to see what Sean Payton does for him today. Now let's go to Mike Garafolo in Baltimore.
James, Titans, Ravens here, a rematch of the divisional round game here in January in which the Ravens were bounced by Tennessee. I talked to tight end Mark Andrews for Baltimore. He said, Mike, I'd be lying to you if I said we didn't circle this game, but we still have to take care of business today. Some key players missing on both sides, including Jadeveon Clowney for the Titans and Brandon Williams and Calais Campbell on the defensive line for the Ravens. Not ideal going against this Titans running game. Now to Tom Pelissero in Minneapolis.
Mike, Cowboys quarterback Andy Dalton is back in the lineup against the Vikings, and Dallas is shaking up the offensive line to protect him. I am told that all-pro guard Zach Martin is moving to right tackle. Rookie Terrence Steele, who has struggled, heads to the bench. Here's Aditi Kinkhabwala in Cleveland.
Tom, it is raining heavily, and it is going to rain heavily all day long. But when I talked to Brown center J.C. Tretter about it, he shrugged his shoulders. He said, it's not good for us. It's not bad for us. It just is. Now let's go to Stacey Dales, who's in the warm confines of Lucas Oil Stadium.
Well, Didi, it's been 4 years since the Packers and Colts last met, literally November of 2016. What a game we had. The #1 total defense with the Colts against the #6 total offense with the Packers. Two future Hall of Fame quarterbacks, Rodgers, Rivers, and both teams atop their division. And by the way, the Packers could have Allen Lazard back at the wide receiver position. He has missed 6 games with the core injury. Right now, we go to Vegas. Omar Ruiz.
Good morning, Stacey. After the Raiders beat Kansas City at Arrowhead Stadium Week 5, their buses took a couple victory laps around the stadium, and now they know they might have woken a sleeping giant, but they welcome that challenge. As fullback Alec Ingold told me, they know they'll be getting the best version of the Chiefs tonight. This is a true measuring stick game for their young 6-3 team. Let's send it over now to Ian Rappaport.
Omar, let's turn the focus to two big quarterback situations and injuries. First of all, Teddy Bridgewater for the Carolina Panthers dealing with that MCL sprain, did basically nothing through Thursday of practice this week, but has steadily improved, I'm told. Actually did quite a few things at the walkthrough yesterday. He is planning to play and hoping to play, but the team is not going to put him in harm's way. It will be a true game-time decision based on how he moves. If Bridgewater cannot go against the Lions, P.J. Walker will get the start. Meanwhile, for the Denver Broncos, Drew Lock dealing with a side injury, not to his rib, but a muscle strain on the side of his ribs. He is, in fact, Rich, expected to play today.
All right, thanks very much. And the Fantasy Factors board has Damian Harris expected. And once again, Christian McCaffrey is out. Joe Mixon was put on IR, which means he's going to miss 3 games. And with DeAndre Swift in the concussion protocol based on some injury suffered during practice this week, Lions have a game Thursday, as we all know, the traditional kickoff to Thanksgiving Thursday. We'll have to keep an eye on Swift past today's game. He's out for it. Adrian Peterson expected to get the start. This season, home has never been more important than this year, as always. Please share your game day experience with us on social media. Make sure to post using the hashtag Lowe'sHomecam so we'll see it and share it. Frank, yes, sir. You've had Bub for 20 years, your emotional support animal. I like it. Champ's not the only one out there. How about that? Champ, it's said that Irvin's not. Champ, is Champ said that Irvin's not in studio, Steve? You got that right there?
You know, Champ is sad, and he's nervous today, too, for those Cowboys against those Vikings. He told me.
You know, this is as close as I've been to Champ. Okay. Normally, he's 2 seats away from me. Champ is in desperate need of nose grooming.